Right then, hello, and this is it, lads. This is the one. This is the playoff semi-finals against Norwich. As you can see, we are away in the first leg. I will show you once again the final standings of the table. So we finished 4th, Norwich finished 5th. We finished on 105 points. And you're telling me we didn't get automatic promotion? That's mental stuff. Absolutely mental. Palace finished 2nd with 116. I can't believe this season. Let's just see who went down. I don't think I showed you at the end of episode 53. Luton, Blackpool. I did show you. I remember now that I've seen it. Because Luton went down. Poor Luton. FIFA 21. We'll resurrect that. Don't worry. But yeah, there's nothing to do today except play this semi-final. We're going to do it. They've just lost. I've just seen now, one of the last few days of the season, they have lost 4-0 to Burnley. Maybe they're not coming in as good as form as we are, but it's time to find out. Let's go to the team we're going to start. You guys know the team, but there is just a slight change. I've got people that I think, look, this is the away leg. The home leg we're going to be going hard at, full tilt. So I've got Dembele coming in, I've got Rose coming in. I have got people on the bench and I am going to be making changes in this one. Look, if we lose it 1-0, we lose it. But I want you guys to let me know in the comments now your predictions. Do we make it to the final? Do we win the final? Is this team ready for the Premier League? Because this is huge. This is absolutely massive. This episode is what the series rides on. This is huge. This is it then. This is the massive first playoff leg for a shot at the Premier League at Carrow Road. Can we start well, start strong? We've had problems against Norwich before. I think we've got 2 draws out of them so far. I know the first game was definitely a draw. I don't know I can't remember the other one. I'm too stressed, lads. I'm just too stressed. Throwing in the corner. Thomas finds Charles Cook, who's gone straight to Clifton. He's going to need help here. He's going to have to go out wide to Fossey. Fossey through to Thomas. Thomas checking back first time. Whips one over. Terrible cross. Balls into Oliveira. He's got City on his back. He'll turn inside, go to Dembele. He's got the pace to get away from Byram. To cut back inside for Oliveira to take a touch and to hit it straight at the keeper, but it's a good first shot. Adam Ida standing up Pollock. He's gone backwards. He's gone into Hernandez. Fossey's come inside. The ball's to Ida. He's surely offside, but Travers will save it anyway. I don't think I've ever tried as hard as I am in these games. This game so far, the next one. Nothing means more to me than getting Grimsby to the Premier League right now. And Charles Cook's found Oliveira. Can he get it back to him? He can. Oliveira, get up, get up, get up. Oh, Lopez with the first chance that he's had to drive. And absolutely drive and play Dembele, who's going to play it back for Lopez. I'm going to play it through for Oliveira. He's bound to score. It's 1-0 Grimsby. We're going to Wembley as it stands. There's still a second leg. That's an away goal. I don't know if they count anymore. Brilliant football. 1-0. Absolutely no messing about today. Half an hour in. We've got ourselves our first goal. Big goal. Let's carry on. Thomas has come inside Munoz really well here. Has he got the pace? He hasn't. Munoz has got back. Clifton knows won it. It's gone to Charles Cook. Oh, what a stop. Charles Cook to Oliveira's feet. Charles Cook's making himself the room. We're going to strike it from the edge. It's not good. We've got to be better than that if we're going to have any chance of winning this game. I know we're ahead, but stuff like that, shots like that have got to be better. Munoz to Hernandez. Now Foster's going to have to get back. He's done well. It's gone to Rupp. Hernandez and Rupp playing with the ball out wide. Just the two of them. Fossey intercepts. Just before half time as well. Should be good for us. We're going to actually keep going. I'm going to keep it going. Fossey's got a pace on Zerkowski, definitely. Oh, he's come inside. It's not good. It's not good enough. But there's the half-time whistle. 1-0 away from home with some slight changes. I'm very happy with this. Right, we'll kick it off. The only thing is, of course, Charles Cook did pick up a booking. But other than that, this has been an almost flawless first half. I don't think Travers has had a difficult save to make, which is what you want. Thomas up against Munoz now. Has had the beating of him all day. He's played Clifton. That's fantastic. Can we get the ball into one of our strikers? We can't. Up to Dembele. Not seen much of him today. Goes past, that's a foul surely, ref. That was good from Dembele. It's given me a shot and even I'm not going to risk that one. But what I will do is take a touch of Oliveira and then hit it on his weaker foot. Keeper's had to make the save. From the corner, Oliveira's coming short, but I'm still going to go in. I don't know why I've just decided to go in against Norwich. Clifton's dropped on the edge to him, he'll have it. He'll have it, it's been deflected. To be fair, that looked like it worried the keeper. This time I am going to go short to Clifton. He's got enough room to give it to Dembele. Oh, he's turned Krayev and Kerr It's not good. These will be extended highlights for this game. That is why you're seeing so much. Hope you don't mind. Don't know if you can see it there, but Thomas is down injured. Not good for us. Hopefully, he'll be able to run it off and be back for at least the second leg, maybe the final 2. But for now, we're going to play in Dembele in behind. Charles Cook's coming forward. Oliveira's coming forward. He's gone to Clifton. Why? He seems to have the ball still. Lopez opens his body, has the strike from range, it's wide. And that will then be Lopez's last action. He comes off for Benson and then Hughes on for Thomas. I imagine Thomas is going to have a knock, so he needs to come off. Clifton out to Hughes now. His first interaction with the ball is to decide to go past Munoz and then put a terrible cross in. Sokowski into City. We need a good tackle. Brandon Rose, that's not the time for it. Travers, thank you. Oh, with about 6 minutes left, that's not the time you want your centre-back to just be diving in and missing the ball completely. Norwich haven't threatened until now. Ball's gone wide. There's just added time, and it's a nervy period of added time for us with Norwich on the ball up against Grimsby. Brandon Rose takes him down. It's not giving us a foul, so Fossey can, if we can just get the ball clear, which we've done really well to pass our way out of play. That should be full time at 1-0. I'm quite happy with it. I'll keep going if you want. Clifton's not made it. We'll go out to Hughes. I'll keep going. I'm definitely going to keep going. If I can get a second. Hughes has managed to get all the way in. Oh, he's played a terrible crossover. That's his only fault is his crossing. Some sort of pass or maybe even a shot would have been better. But it's still a 1-0 win in the first leg against Norwich. That's Hughes. Let's just check Thomas's injury and hope he's going to at least be back for the final. As you can see, we're still just straight after. I haven't done anything. This is the moment of truth. He's out for 3 weeks. That'll put him out of the final for sure. That's not good. That's not good at all. I don't know when the final's going to be. Look, what I'll do is I'll have a look at the calendar. And what I think from what's happened before is that the final's going to be in a stupid place. And it's going to be on the 3rd of June. When I would like it, or maybe the 4th. I would like this weekend of the 9th and the 10th. But it's not going to be, realistically. And I know that. So Thomas is out. That's a big blow for us. He's been really, really good. And it's such a shame that he's not going to be able to play the second leg or the final now. But we will move through, we'll go into today. This is massive. Just don't lose, and we are through, which is huge for us. The final of the playoffs for the Premier League. What kit? We'll stick them in this one just to stand them out. I'll fix the team. That obviously isn't right, and I'll come back to you in 2 seconds. Okay, and we're back then. And yes, I have rotated, but it is because we are winning 1-0 on aggregate, and I do believe that we should be able to do a job with this team. So we've got Vernon, we've had to rest Dembele, of course, with Thomas's injury. Dembele's going to need to play the final, so he's out of the team completely. I've got someone else on the bench. Oliveira will be coming off. I'm pretty sure Bogue will be coming on because Lana's injured. Charles Dunn's getting a go. Benson's getting a go. Ed King, huge for him today. Let's see how he can do. He's been up there with goals recently. Let's get into it. Let's go. Let's get to the final. This is the biggest game Blundell Park has ever hosted. As long as we do not lose today, Grimsby Town are in the playoff final at Wembley. We've only been at Wembley a couple of times. Once was a playoff final and once was a Leeson.com trophy final. Both of them have been won. We need to win this game today. We need to win that final. And my God, do we need to go to the Premier League. Hughes into Oliveira, which is a fantastic start. Good tackle though. Ed King then into Benson, who's got loads of room. Hughes, their left back, has stepped in. Munoz, he didn't have a great game against us in the first leg. Hughes manages to beat his man. Just pull it back. We'll have a corner. I don't think I've ever been this nervous, lads. This is the biggest game ever. I can't believe it. How am I going to manage the final? What am I doing if I'm this nervous for this? Ed King plays it through for Clifton. Plays it through for Oliveira. Finish it, Oliveira, early on. We're 1-0 up in the second leg. It's 2-0 on aggregate. Esteban Oliveira getting the goal. As we know, if we are definitely going to win this game, I will pull him off and rest him for the final. It was a lovely, lovely through ball by Clifton, and this is a great strike on his weaker foot into the top corner. 1-0 today, 2-0 on aggregate. Is Wembley calling for Grimsby? Here they come in behind with Fitzpatrick. He's turned back, but he's gone to Ida. That's a good ball back to Fitzpatrick. Rizzo, yes mate. Fantastic tackle by Rizzo. Trying to squeeze it to Ed King, who manages to squeeze it back out wide to Vernon. Back into Ed King. Vernon, this is why you haven't played this season. That was a fantastic opportunity, and all he had to do was get one pass right into Fitzpatrick, back to Tribal. They've obviously rotated as much as we have as well, won't lie, so that's good for us. Zimmerman, Ed King then. He's got someone on his back, I'm not sure who it is, but he's going to play a ball out wide. Hughes, up against Munoz. He's got the skill. He's not really got the direction. Ed King turns it. Who's that? It's Clifton. It's Clifton. Lay it for Ed King. Come and strike it, Ed King. It's 2-0 and Ed King gets the goal. 34 minutes. Surely that means now. Playoff final time. An absolutely venomous strike from young Ed King on one of the biggest stages of his career. You can't fault it. You absolutely cannot fault it. The lads have really turned up today, and I knew they would at home. This is huge. Hernandez then with the ball through to Ida. Edmondson's going to get there. He's stronger than Ida. Doesn't matter that Ida got a touch. We've got out. Norwich haven't threatened at all. Ida's being played in behind. He's got the pace on Charles Dunn. That's not good. He's tried to whip it across. Dunn's done well. Just added time. We just need to hold on just for this half. I don't see them getting back into the game unless they score before the half-time whistle. That's a good ball to Hernandez. Edmondson's had to come out. Back to Munoz. Back to Hernandez. Edmondson's not got there. Dives in. Does well. Fossey clears. There's the half-time whistle. It's a good half. It's a strong half. This has been a strong showing. And this is the reason we're going up. I can feel it now. It's 3-0 on aggregate. I'm pretty confident that we shan't concede. We won't concede 3 goals in this half without reply. If we do concede, we'll reply. I can feel that. Hughes then. Oliveira. Clifton. It's lovely football again from Grimsby. There's nothing they can do to stop it. Clifton. Oh, he's finished it as well. It's 3-0. That's the game over. Absolutely over. Norwich are out. Give us Wembley now. We may as well be there. It's lovely one-touch football there to get Clifton in behind, and then all he's got to do is beat the lads for pace. He's wearing a captain armband today, and he's most certainly showing leadership there by grabbing the third. Oliveira now can come off at a later date. He's not going to come off right now, but it's been fantastic today. I'm really happy, which probably isn't coming across in the sound of my voice. I'm just stressed. I sound a bit mean, don't I? But here's Hernandez down the wing now. King's gone all the way back with him. He's gone back towards Munoz. And now it's back to Hernandez. Munoz again. There's going to be a bit more of this until we eventually get the ball or they do something stupid with it. Munoz puts it in. Charles Dunn wins the header. Ed King wins the second. Clifton wins the third. Oh, it's dropped down a strike. Travers saves it. That was a long section. Reached the hour mark then and it's time to rest Esteban Oliveira. We need him for the final at Wembley. Omar Bogle coming on for his first football in a long time. Grimsby's real life playoff hero when they got into the Football League last season. Or a few seasons ago, sorry. Vernon up to Bogle then. He's just going to have to be a hold-up man today. Hold-up man. To link it with Ed King. Back to Bogle. And Vernon's going to get going down the wing up against Zimmerman. I would really like Bogle to be in the box if I'm honest. But there he is in the box. Hasn't really got there though. Hernandez and Fossey, that seems to be the only thing that's happening really. Hernandez turning back. Fossey getting in with a lovely tackle against Munoz. Setting him on the ground and setting Hughes away for a run. I mean, I'd like to keep a clean sheet purely just for the fact of keeping a clean sheet to show how dominant we've been. Fossey's got on it, Bogle's got it half away, off the crossbar and out. And that was their centre-back who hit that off the crossbar as well. I've made 2 changes. I've taken off Fossey and I've taken off Hughes as well. And I believe it's Tilly that's come on and it's Wood definitely as well. And there's Tilly for you. Ed King over the top for Rizzo, who's made a run. He hasn't made much of them. Or many of them, should I say, and Bogle's not going to get on that cross. Tilly's knocked it down though. Fred King is going to rifle one. I say rifle, he's going to dribble one. Lucky we're already 3-0 up today. King to Clifton to Bogle. Takes a touch. Oh, that's a good tackle, but there's only added time left now. I'm pretty certain that we're going to Wembley. There's the full-time whistle. We have made it through. We have made it through. Yes, we've made it. We've made it. Thank God for that. With, I would say, the backups today as well. I must admit they've done a solid job today. Fantastic from the lads. Absolutely buzzing. On to the final. Let's hope it's not too soon and everyone can recover their stamina. Well, I mean, it was an easy win for us, wasn't it? In the end, 4-0 on aggregate. As you can see, we have got West Brom, and as you can see, it is on the Sunday, so I am a bit worried about the stamina. Look, we've had that game on the Tuesday, then it's on the Sunday. You'd think they'd just move it just a little bit, wouldn't you? But they didn't, of course, they didn't. They wouldn't. So let's just see how West Brom did against Middlesbrough. I don't know how the games went, so let's just have a look. It was 3-2 in aggregate, and that was a 2-1. That's obviously a 2-1 in the second leg, so it was a 1-0 win in the first leg. They managed to get through. Middlesbrough put up a fight, to be fair. But this is 3rd and 4th now in the final against each other. It's to be expected. And that then will come next episode. Yes, I'm going to record it straight away, but I'm going to premiere the final because we're now in it, so I can now say that I'm going to do that. I'm going to premiere the final. I hope that'll be the next video that's out after this one. It'll be straight away. So there's no wait. There's only wait of a day, I believe. This should be the Sunday video of the week, I believe. I hope it'll be a premiere. Do join me for it. Do watch it. If you enjoyed this episode, do leave a like, right? And if you want us to win, subscribe. That'll help us win. I promise. We're nearly at 220 subscribers. I want to get to like 230 before FIFA 21 or something like that. Anyway, that's it for today. I've had enough rambling. I'll see you all in the next one.